From New York City, the city that never sleeps. No, really. I haven't slept in a week. It's on air at NBC Studios with your host, Dave Naj. And tonight's guest, Bryce Naj. Featuring the 30 Rock and Roll Band, I'm Tim Bourke. And here's your host, Dave Naj.
Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me on my first night as host on air at NBC Studios. Exciting, right?
Yeah.
Right? Beautiful. We're coming to you live from 30 Rock Plaza, where some of my late night idols got their start. We've got a terrific show for you tonight, but first, say hello to the 30 Rock and Roll Band. Do you believe this, John? Or Tim?
Yes.
Or Tim. Tim will work from tourist to host, the on-air NBC Studios, in under 30 minutes. Wow, everybody, give him a hand. Give him a hand.
Maybe I should make a run for president.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not, though. I'd settle for a reality show if I were you. On Air has so much talent behind the scenes. Let's give it up for the crew right now. I'm so excited to bring out our first guest. They're starring in a new blockbuster action film shot right here in New York. One of the best in the business. Please welcome Bryce Naj.
Yeah.
Cheers for Bryce. Hello, Bryce. Great to have you here. How's New York treating you?
Well, I think it is very nice. Like, it's the Big Apple, so that it's going to be crowded. But yeah, I do think it's like it is treating me well. I mean, I haven't gotten pickpocketed yet, but yeah.
You look very familiar to me. So the film sounds incredible. It has a huge budget and is filled with A-listers. How did you land this big role?
Well, the point is like I basically was like, hey, into like this audition, and it's quite a funny story because when I was moving in, they were moving out, and I was like I was trying to like ask like the person who was in charge. I was like, can I read for this? And he was like, okay, come on in. And so he like hands me the script, and they told me that I'm an Italian Brooklyn. I'm an Italian boy from Brooklyn called Mario, and I'm like, so he tells me about these things called video games. I'm like, video games? I don't know anything about video games.
It sounds like everything is really working out for you.
Yeah, it is working out for me.
So here, you're doing your own stunts as well. Now, what's the craziest stunt you had to do so far?
Well, the craziest stunt that I had to do so far was basically drive a motorcycle down an empty alleyway. But the point is that I actually didn't have like enough like safety protection. Like I only had my helmet and just like the suit. So at one point I was skidding and I almost fell off. So it was a bit of a thing. No, that would have been.
Just hang on. Last time I did that, I woke up in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? You've all been there. I know you have. I've also heard you've been filming some noisy action scenes late at night in the Lower East Side. What's the worst complaint that you've gotten so far?
Well, I actually haven't really gotten a single complaint, actually. I think everybody was pretty much okay with it, except that some people were looking from their windows and trying to watch what was going on.
Right.
They want to get like that nice little spoiler or something.
Sounds like a typical morning at my house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you've been there, have you?
Yeah.
All right. Your co-star has been in the news a lot lately. How's it been working with them?
He's been working well with me, yeah, and he's been working well with the studio as well. Like he's been working well with his lines, his character, and so yeah, he's pretty much got.
As opposed to you right now.
Yeah,
okay,
opposed to me right now. Yeah.
Well, let them know I send my best. Wouldn't want to get on their bad side,
Good point.
So Bryce, we're so lucky to have you here today. What's been your favorite part of the tour here at NBC?
Well, I think my favorite part of the tour here at NBC was like basically learning its history, and I think the good history is showing how it all began as a first radio. And
Let's hear it for NBC Studios.
Yeah, let's just give it a hand. Yeah,
my favorite part is
You, Dave.
yes.
Your favorite part.
My favorite part. Of the studio. Sitting here at this desk right now and blowing my lines.
Good boy.
I think you got one too. I've heard.
But did you make it to the prop room? Because I snuck in and grabbed this.
What? Ooh, can I see that?
Yeah.
Hey, that's from my house.
Yeah, exactly.
My teddy bear. Very nice. So you got a name?
Yeah.
I heard you had sticky fingers, pal, so that doesn't surprise me. Well, I'm glad you love the tour. There's so much talent and history in this building. In fact, I just realized I'm sitting at Jimmy's old desk. Can I take this thing? Where's the control room? Can I have this? Can we have this shipped? I know a good shipping company. Can you believe we're out of time? Boy, that went fast, didn't it? You'll have to come back and visit again. Will you do that?
Sure.
All right, very good. So good to have you here. Thanks for dropping by.
All right, thank you. Anytime for you, but next time I'd like to be on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, and I'd like to have better guests as well. But I'd like to thank everyone who made the on-air NBC Studios possible today. Thank you. John, Tim, John.
30 rock and roll band. And the 30 rock and roll band and the talented
Royce Naj.
I stole that.
Our wonderful camera operators, Robin and Mr. and Mrs. I Don't Know You. All right, very good. Thanks for visiting. Hope you all enjoyed the rest of the tour at NBC Studios. I'm Dave Naj. Good night, everybody. Oh, it was a pleasure.